I am super stoked because this is Stoked on This. And I'm here this week with my wife, Madison.
Hello, everyone.
And we're not doing a video version this week. You can still... That's great.
By the way, my greatest joy in life is making Jordan laugh, but he never laughs at my jokes unless I do something like really random
and spontaneous.
So that was his surprise laugh.
That was my surprise laugh. I don't even need to invest into a soundboard. I should just have you on a mic all the time making funny sound bites in the background and everything.
I agree.
But anyway, this is the podcast where we talk about what we're super excited for this week, whether it's pop culture or our life in general, whatever it is. We just kind of talk a little bit about what we're super stoked on. And as I said, we're not doing a video version this week. We're doing just an audio version. We're still going to be on YouTube. It's just going to be kind of not our faces. So rejoice in that, listeners, that you don't have to view our faces if you're a YouTube watcher. But if you're not, go check out the YouTube videos. I'm bummed that more people don't check out the YouTube videos. I put a lot of work into them, and I try and put some visual gags in there.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks. I try and put a bunch of visual gags. And, we get 8 people that watch the videos, and, the majority of our listens are all over on the audio.
Is this Stoked on This or what I'm depressed about this week?
Depressed on this. No, but what I'm excited for this week, I got 2 things. 2 things. I'm going to start with number 1. Number 1 that I am really excited for, a band called Alkaline Trio, which I love, is coming out with a new album on August 31st called Is This Thing Cursed? Now, there's been 2 songs that I've listened to so far. One of them's called Blackbird. It's pretty standard Alkaline Trio fare. Now, if you don't know who Alkaline Trio is, they're kind of like a punk band from Chicago area, but they're not like what you would think of as typical punk. They have more of I don't want to say a poppy side to them, but more like an alternative rock side to their punk. It's very good, and the reason why I like them so much is because my favorite band, Bayside, one of their biggest influences is Alkaline Trio. They're very similar in style to that. Yes. And so Alkaline Trio is right up there with Bayside in that realm. And if you want to hear more about Bayside, you can go check out my friends at Music Crush Monday. I was on their podcast one week, and we talked about a band, and I'm not supposed to tell you what that band is, but since I've been talking about Bayside, you can probably guess what it was about. But yeah, so Alkaline Trio, new album coming out August 31st. That's this week. What day is that? Friday? I think that's Friday. Friday it's coming out. Is This Thing Cursed? So Blackbird, song that came out. First one I heard. Very standard Alkaline Trio fare. Sounds a lot like their typical sound. But then there's a new one I listened to recently. The titular song, Is This Thing Cursed? Which is, I don't want to say more Welcome to the Black Parade-ish, but it definitely sounds a lot more artistic to me. They're a little bit fuller, a little bit more instrumental on it. And they casually use the phrase tits up in a few times in the song. And I'm like, anyone who could just use the phrase tits up and it just sounds right, I'm all for that. So sure. I'm going to play this song real quick on the audio podcast version of it. Can't do it on the YouTube video because it's going to get copyright blocked. But on the audio podcast version, I'm going to play their song, Is This Thing Cursed, right now. So you all at home can hear if you like it. If you don't, just fast forward 3 minutes and you'll get by it. But I want you all to hear what this new album is going to be like and go buy it on Friday. I think that this one is going to be really good. Both songs have been amazing, and I have not ever been disappointed with an Alkaline Trio album. So here it is.
Is this thing cursed? This goddamn thing's the worst. No one looking that direction, and everything starts to hurt. Is this thing cursed? It's been around for years, and every time my boat's about tits up, that goddamn thing is near. I tried to throw it in the river, but it washed up in my sink. And now the city cut my water, and it's all I have to drink. Is this thing cursed? If it is, then I'm the jerk.
So there it was. That was pretty good. So what are you excited about? Before I get to my second one, I want to hear what you're excited about.
Okay, so I'm like super basic, but I am super excited. If you've listened to some of the other podcasts that I've been on, specifically on the chromosome difference, you already know that fall is my favorite season.
Yeah, fall.
And with fall comes one very exciting thing. Which is the pumpkin spice latte.
Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
Cue all the, oh my gosh, she's so basic quotes.
Basic.
But it's coming out on Tuesday this week. Right now we're recording it. It's Sunday the 26th. So it's coming out on Tuesday the 28th at my store.
For those of you that listen to this the day it comes out, tomorrow is pumpkin spice latte.
Yes. So flippin' excited.
I'm actually really excited too. We had to ask this morning when we went to go get Starbucks.
Which we never
get Starbucks.
But I was so excited because when it's like fall time, I go quite frequently, like at least once every other week.
I love the dude's response. I was like, so you guys have pumpkin spice yet? And he's like, no, Tuesday. He goes, it's going to be a big day. I was like, yeah, it is.
Was funny.
You know that's a big day here in Santa Clarita, California,
so
the
it's
suburbs.
a little basic, but that's what I'm excited for this week.
Totally. No, I'm excited for that too because it's the one time a year I drink way more coffee than I normally do because I'm basic. I also am on the basic side because it means all the pumpkin beers are coming out. And it also means pumpkin spice seasoning stuff we could put in like fun pies and whatnot.
Yes, you like all the baking.
I love pumpkin stuff. I just love
likes
pumpkin so much. I do love your baking. It means we're getting close to Thanksgiving and we get a pecan pie, which I love your pecan pie.
Yes, you do.
And that sounded way more sexual than it should have.
No, it should.
Okay. So the second thing I'm excited about is Star Wars. A little franchise called Star Wars. Maybe people have heard of it. I don't know. It's pretty, niche in the nerd kingdom. But yeah, they have episode 9 coming out next year. And some set photos just leaked of Finn and Poe and Chewbacca and some weird horses with long hair and orange tape on their heads that are probably going to be interposed with weird alien heads so they look like alien creatures. But yeah, there's some new photos they got leaked, which look interesting. Finn's hair is a little longer and crazier, which kind of confirms everyone's theory that they think that episode 9 is there's going to be a few-year gap, or at least a significant amount of time between the end of Last Jedi and the beginning
Enough
of
to
episode
let his hair
9.
grow out.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, it makes sense.
Where do they get their haircut at Star Wars?
The Star Barber, Yeah. Yeah. They probably have droids that do it.
Okay.
They have droids that do everything. I mean, come on. There's probably, like, bidet droids, too.
Oh, gosh. That's like a really weird turn.
So, yeah, it looks cool. But what was cool about it is that it was a setting that looks very, that hill in The Princess Bride that the dude tumbles down and she falls? It's pretty much that hill that they're on, and they're walking along. So it's almost like Middle-earth Star Wars. Like, it looks like Middle-earth with some Star Wars characters thrown in there, which is very, very interesting. So I'm excited for that. I'm not that excited for the episode in general because I'm afraid what J.J. Abrams is going to do to retcon everything Rian Johnson did, because I liked Last Jedi, even though a lot of people didn't. And I'm bummed that they're probably going to bring it back around to be really convenient and stereotypical and template-ish and everything. But these pictures help me get a little bit more stoked because they look cool. I like the setting. It's like a new thing, and it makes me excited. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. While I've been talking, the YouTube video has been flashing by those pictures so you guys have been able to watch. And if you're listening to just audio only, go check out the YouTube videos and check out our other ones. But that's what I'm stoked on this week.
Those are some good things.
Yeah, we have a plate of cookies here that we're going to get into right after this. So I'm stoked on that as well. And everyone else out there, write in. Let us know what you're stoked on. Follow our Instagram and our Twitters. And that's what we're doing this week. Enjoy our new episode coming out Wednesday. Okay, bye.